So I emailed my contact person over at KNIPEX and I told him I was going to be doing a review on the 1,000-volt rated handles and the differences in handles, which one's more comfortable, different things like that. I'm going to be doing the KNIPEX versus Weehaw versus Klein. And I was wanting to know if you wanted to donate any materials or any tools for that video. They said, sure, just send me a list of what you want. And I hate telling people I want this, I want that, I want this, I said, just send me whatever you want me to show on the channel. They said, okay. So this is what they sent. I just got this in a few minutes ago, and it is the 7-piece 1,000-volt insulated tool set with tool roll. So that's pretty cool. I wouldn't have asked for 7 tools, that's for sure. Let's get it out and take a look at it. Okay, very nice. We'll start over here on the right. This is the, so all these are 1,000-volt rated. This is 982402 number 2 Phillips screwdriver. Now it does have this, a little bit thicker sheeting on here. I'm sure they do have thin, but this is what came in this set. Boy, these handles here, though. This yellow is really grippy. I don't know if I've got any KNIPEX. I don't think I have any KNIPEX that are... I think I have one screwdriver, maybe. But these things are nice. Here is the number 2 square. It's a 981202. This one is the 982055. I guess 55 is 5.5 millimeter on the tip there. They all are hardened tips. Just very nice screwdrivers. Glad to get these. Okay, next is a 2618-200 needle nose plier. All of these are made in Germany. Man, they feel good. I tell you, I really like these grips. They feel nice. Very nice looking too. 1,000-volt rated. These are the 200, so that would be the 8-inch. Looks like handles down here. This is the side cutter, 7402-200, another 8-inch pair of side cutters. Very nice. Can't wait to do that review. That's going to be a fun review to do. Here are, wow, this is a long pair, 225. That's a 9-inch. This is made in Germany, 9-inch KNIPEX lineman. Do you expect anything else from KNIPEX? Very nice, all oiled up, very nice. I tell you, this thing is, man, boy, I bet you can get some leverage with that thing. Okay, and next and last is the alligator pliers. This is the 250, the 10-inch alligator pliers from KNIPEX. These handles feel great too. Boy, you can really get some leverage with that handle. Okay, so that's it. That's the 7-piece tool roll from KNIPEX. Be looking out for them on a future video on these handles. Let's see what's next. Okay, this is the VASG battery-operated lunchbox. Stop. Don't press the reverse button. I really think this thing is going to be fun. So let's check it out now. This thing here, you can program it to when you want your food to be hot. I've got a can of the old favorite Denny Moore beef stew. We're going to set this thing and see if it heats it up, see if it works. You could actually program this whenever you want to turn on. So I was going to give this to my son, and I was thinking, you know what, my son travels, but my son-in-law is an inspector for the city. He's around his truck every day, so this would be perfect for him. He wakes up at 7, you go in and program to turn on at 11:30. By noon, everything's hot. So let's see how that works. You turn it on here. I guess you long press this to turn it on. Then you press your mode. Now, it's very hard to see this. That's the only thing. This thing is very dim. But right now it's set to turn on in 30 minutes. I'm going to leave it like that. You can set it all the way up to 12 hours. Okay, I've got this thing set now. It is 28 minutes till it turns on. So the first mode is your timer. Second mode is whether you want refrigerated food. I didn't pick that. I picked room temperature food. Next mode is the time for heating. I picked 30 minutes. And then 40 minutes of warming. So it's set to turn on in 28 minutes. So let's go ahead and open up Old Faithful here. Man, this smells exactly like Alpo. Okay. I'm gonna kind of layer it down so when it starts heating, it'll hopefully transfer up. Okay, let's put this top on. Then I'm gonna put this top on. There you go. Now, you can just leave it like that. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and put it in this lunch bag like he's gonna. So if he sets it for 4 hours, he can just put it in here and not worry about taking it out till he's ready to eat. We're gonna come back in an hour. And after I get through video and everything, this will be the last segment. We're going to come back and I'm going to take a temperature probe. We're going to see how hot it is. All right, let's see what's next. Okay, guys, it's been about an hour and 10 minutes. Let's get this thing out. I can feel it. It feels warm. Oh, steam. Look, wow. Steam has caused this top to kind of pop up. Wow, oh yeah, look at that. Wow, that's good and hot. Let's see what temperature it is. 170 degrees. So, I'm impressed. This thing worked well. And you know what else? I got a chance to use my Varo salt and pepper shaker. It may have smelled like Alpo when it was cold, but it don't now. In fact, I'm gonna cut you off before I embarrass myself. That's the VASG heated lunchbox, battery operated. Let's see what's next after I eat this. So this is the Varo Scout 700 lumen flashlight. You can see it's very small and compact. Let me hold this up. You can see some of the specifications there if you want to pause that. Comes in this nice case. Comes with a charging cable, USB-C on the side here. Comes with this little clip, and this clip is magnetic. I mean, strong magnet too. You don't have to worry about this coming off. And it comes with a lanyard. Now, yeah, a little while ago I had this down here, and this thing is very strong. Now, also, it's magnetic without this clip, and the clip is magnetic. And that's why it's so strong. Now, you got a front light. This is RGB, and you've got a side button. Side button operates these front two lights here. So if we hold it for a little while, for 1 second, that's high. We'll toggle down, that's flashing, then it goes to low, medium, high, flashing. So now if while it's on like this, if you double click it, you got a UV light that comes on. You just press it for 1 second, it goes off. Whenever you press this button, this front will light up. So this is green. It goes from green to yellow to red. It tells you your battery level. Now on this front, if you press it and hold it, you see you got different. So you can go through, that's pulsating red, that's pulsating green, that's blue. You got the little wheel here. I'm not too big on all of these things, but some people like it, these RGB lights. But if you press it, double click, there's your light, your side light. That's low, medium, and high. It goes down back down to low. So I'm gonna go back up to medium, press and hold, it turns off. Very easy to operate. That's what I like about this. It's kind of intuitive, as long as you know that you need to press and hold this button to get this white light on. The rest of it is pretty simple to operate. So I'll tell you, I'm very kind of impressed with this Scout light. Now they have a 2000 lumen Scout light that's a little bit longer. It's probably, you know, about that long. But this 700 lumen is perfect to fit on the bill of your cap, your front pocket, wherever. So that's the Scout light 700 lumen. I'll leave a link in the description. Let's see what's next. Okay, up next is the Worth screwdriver set I bought. Now, I got turned on to Worth when I bought the little miniature ratchet and bit set that I had to put a video out on comparing it to the Icon set. It was a Zebra also, but this Zebra is supposedly an in-house brand for Worth. And, you know, I don't think you can buy them anywhere but from Worth, but I'm not sure about that. I know their 3K is their top of the line screwdriver set. I did check that out. That's why when I saw this 3K Zebra, I decided to go ahead and pick it up. Now I had some comments from some subscribers from Europe, and they were saying they can't get the Worth. Worth only sells in Europe to wholesale and to, you know, different larger contractors and things like that, I guess. But here in the United States, we can buy it on the Worth US site, and they're having a big Christmas sale right now. So I'll put a link in the description on that. So it comes in this box, and what you get is a 5-piece set of screwdrivers. And as soon as you pick these up, you can tell what kind of quality this Zebra 3K screwdriver is. Heavy hex shaft here, with another big hex bolster here. It is a 2-piece handle, as you can see. It's got this black rubber. The only thing I don't like about it is if you look at the end, there's no marking. So if you put them down in your bag, you can't tell what you're grabbing until you pull it out. That's the only bad thing about these. This is a 3K, like I said. This is full rubber. I tell you, and this handle is almost shaped like a Varo screwdriver. You see how it's got that little bottle shape, like Coke bottle shape? Your fingers just fit in there. Man, it's a very comfortable screwdriver. They got flutes here on the, I think 5 flutes here also. And as you can see, they have an individual part number here. It doesn't show where it's made, so that tells me it's not made in Germany. It does have a hardened tip on these screwdrivers. And this end here, this is a full tang through with a striking plate on here. And the closest thing I can see it really kind of relates to is this Weha that is the heavy-duty Weha. Now, this one is made in Germany. But I tell you, it is, if you can see, it's just as stout. The striking plate's a little smaller here, but it weighs about the same. And these are heavy screwdrivers now. But so you get the 9mm flat here. You go down, this is a 7. And then you get the 5.5. You get a number 2 and a number 1. Now, the number 2 and the number 1 have this color-coded rings on them. I don't know why they do have that. I'd much rather have something here. But like I said, all of them have a striking cap on the top, and all of them just feel awesome. This is a number 2. Man, I mean, this is you could tell this is just a well-built screwdriver. So if you want to check these out, I think I paid like $56 for the entire set of these. And man, they are heavy now, but they are very well built. So that's a Zebra. That's the Worth screwdriver. It's a Zebra 3K from Worth. Let's see what's next. So when I did that ratcheting screwdriver review last week, a lot of people were saying you got to try this Annex, a 397 or some other number. I know 397. We're in a couple of them. So I picked it up. I mean, it wasn't that expensive. I'll leave a link from Amazon. I think it was under $20. But as you can see, it's all Japanese writing. It does say made in Japan here, all Japanese writing, front and back. You can't read anything. On the handle, though, it does have English writing, number 397, quick ball 72, and then ratcheting screwdriver, made in Japan. So if they put it on the tool, you'd think they'd put it on some packaging, but they didn't. So it's got a little plastic switch here. This head is all plastic. This cap with a rubber strip in the middle and on this lower end here. What I do like about it, I mean, I just got out. But you can see, you can start your screw with this, and you can listen to this. Very fine ratchet. You can start it here, and just finger it. I tell you, I like that. And it's lock here in the middle. Now this is a plastic little selector switch here also for your right and your left. These things, I guess, yeah, they just pull out. See how easy, yeah, they just snap right back in. A little bit of wobble there, a little bit of play, not much at all though. I guess it is the JIS standard here. And tell you, I really like it. I like this feature where you want to start a screw, you can start it like this and then start ratcheting. I like that. Okay, so I appreciate the comments. I think I'm going to start using this thing, see what it's all about. I appreciate it. Let's get on to the next one. So guys, one of my subscribers, Matt, said he sent me a link to this saying this looked like it might be a good budget option. I'm gonna have to see. I forgot what I paid for it. I'll leave a link in the description. I know it was underlay. It was around probably $12, $13. This is the Husky 18-in-1 screwdriver set. The bits are forged from S2 steel. It's got a lifetime warranty. I did get this from Home Depot. It is the SAE and the metric. So if you look at the back here, you got one Phillips, 1 and 2. You got two slotted. You got one star, T15 to T25. You got a 1 and 2 square. You got a 1 and 2 posi drive, and you got 4 hex. The four hex, they're all double-sided. So it's 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 13, 16, 7 32nd, 9 64th, and 5 32nd. So that's what comes in here. These are product of Taiwan, it says. Let's open it up. Let's open it up and take a look at it. So your bits all come in this nice holder here. Heavy plastic holder. Let's see, are they, yeah, pretty easy to get out. You just get them back in, you just snap them. Nice little set here. Very compact, I like that. To get these out, very easy to pull. Let's see, if we want the flat, we'll go this way. Now, let's take a look and see if there's any wobble at all in here. Yeah, look at that. A little bit. Let's go to the... That's weird. Now, when you turn it this way, there's no wobble. I mean, it's tight. As soon as you put the... Maybe I'm not pushing it in. Oh, that's all it'll go. All right, I guess I didn't have it in all the way. Must have been out like this. So you have it in all the way. It's pretty tight, so that's better. Okay. I tell you, I like this handle, though. 2-piece handle, hard. This up here is a hard plastic. After you get through this white, then you get to this rubber here. I guess it'd really be a 3-piece handle because you got black plastic and then white plastic and then this rubber. I like the feel of it. I tell you, for the money, for $13, it can't be beat. Let's just pull another one out. Just pick one to make sure it doesn't have any wobble in it. This is the number 1 and the number 1 square. No, it's tight. And usually these are tight, you know. I mean, that's the thing about these exchangeable blades. They're usually tight. Okay, that's it. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, I appreciate that, Matt. Thanks for sending this in or telling me about it. So that's a Husky 18-in-1. Right now, it's on the gift center aisle. We'll see you next week.